So I was rewatching good old Harry Potter on good old HBO Max, you know, right over there. Funniest scene in the whole thing of the first film, right here. Ready? So right now they're getting told like the who scored what in the first place and whatnot. The funniest thing to me is that Slytherin won, right? But then good old Dumbledore's just like, yo, hold on, good job Slytherin. Let me give you a rundown on how we do things here. It's too funny in my opinion. It's just like, you guys won, you guys did better, but let me tell you a little bit about Hermione, good old Ron, and Harry Potter, and let me just give them extra points so that they beat you guys despite me just saying that you got first place. Cannot make this up. Funniest part ever. And good old boy Dumbledore just came and wrecked Slytherin's mind and gave it to Gryffindor. But anyways, let's get into the video. How's it going, everyone? This is Kevin. Today I want to bring along with me to talk about my vlogging setup. So let's jump right into it. So I want to touch base a little bit quick of the rundown, and then I'm going to specify really what I use. So I currently have the Tamron 17-28. Technically this microphone, I just put it on because it ran out of battery since it's an old microphone I was trying to use for this camera, but usually I use my video micro from Rode. I got this little O-rig thing where you can see yourself because this one doesn't have a flip out screen, and my little switch pod. So this is what I've been doing for a vlogging setup now. Alright, so let's run down a little bit more in depth of what I have on my vlogging setup. So I currently have my Sony A7 III that I use for the vlogging part and just how I use it for my videoing. So this is my personal setup. A lot of people do something smaller. The A7C is good, I heard. It has a flip out screen. Probably make it more condensed than this. More, I guess, spy-like, so you can be nice and you know, secretive when you're filming if you're not comfortable with being like seen when you're filming. But this is what I use. I have the small rig right now cage on it. I don't usually kind of keep it on there all the time, but right now it does what it is. You know, I just didn't feel like taking it off because I'll use it like that. Sometimes I'll bring it along with me because I can put the handle on it to do better B-roll if I want to do for certain things. But yeah, try not to use it as much as it makes it heavy to, you know, hold out. But besides that, I have my Tamron 17-28. This one is very nice because it doesn't move up whenever you're zooming in. It moves internally more, which makes it a lot easier when it comes down to vlogging, so that it's not a heftier lens. I was using this the Tamron 20mm. The 2.8 that was like, I think like $250, $300, and it's a great lens still for the money. But since I got this the 17-28 used at a very good price, I've just been using it a lot more just because it helps me get all the focal length that I want to like cover when I'm vlogging. So it just makes sense for me. Now, a different thing that I usually use with my setup is not this microphone, because this one's a cheapo microphone. Optica, I don't even know where that's from. Got it gifted to me when I was first starting to get more into, I guess, filming and whatnot. So usually I use my Rode Video Micro, which is currently being used on my Sony A7iii III, because gotta get the crisp audio as much as possible, because people can deal with crappy video, but they cannot deal with crappy audio. Learned that a lot, obviously, for over the time of making these videos. But yeah, so I usually keep it on the side this way, just because the microphone will go towards me when I'm talking, and then I can still see myself right here and have the screen where I can be vlogging and seeing myself just like so that I can see the screen right here reflected on that U-rig mirror and be able to talk to myself on camera awkwardly while I'm making these videos for you guys. So you gotta pay your dues with the awkwardness and get over it soon enough, and then you'll be fine, I swear. And then something that I'm just gonna detach it right here, but I've been using this switch pod So I've used the Switch Pod a lot more than the Gorilla Pod that I used to have, mainly because it's sturdier. So, and I can just kind of like, you know, just boom, and then it comes over, and then you come over, and then you can just use it to your advantage to vlog with. The cool thing is this, ready? And bam, right there. So it makes it a lot easier to just kind of whip out and then put my camera to just put on the ground and be stationary so I can vlog and not worry that it's gonna fall. The downfall with the Gorilla Pods, in my opinion, is that they would break kind of easily on one single like ridge of the leg, so it wouldn't hold in the spot too much, so then camera would fall. I've had my cameras almost like fall like hard, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna risk my cameras that are like thousands of dollars for a little flimsy tripod thingy. So I went with a Switch Pod just because it was a lot smoother when it came down to holding as a tripod. I don't have the flexibility, I guess, to wrap it wherever I want to, but I never really did that much anyway. Now, I really need to do something of a weird kind of thing, I'll plan accordingly in advance, and what I like to believe, I guess, if I didn't bring it with me, then I didn't need it, so I'm gonna find a different way to do it and problem solve. Now, the memory cards that I use right now, I kind of keep them in here. Let's see, I got my Lexar Professional. It's a 256 gigabyte, 250 megabits per second. So not sure if it'll focus on that, but we're gonna pretend it has. I have two of these, just so that I can back up everything to the other one. Well, the second one's a PNY, just since this one only lets you have like a faster one and the main one, and then a not as fast one on the second one. It's still a 256 gigabyte just to back it up, just in case. So then it makes life easier whenever I'm on the go to make sure that I don't lose anything, and you know, I can make sure have a peace of mind, especially when I'm doing photos and videos for clients. Don't want to have a nasty surprise when I get home. And now I have a quick release plate on all my tripods and Switch Pods, and I put them on all my cameras so that I can just kind of mount it on and be really fast to take it off. That way I can just make sure that I can be as efficient as possible to finish everything that I need to do in the appropriate amount of time, to make myself happier with my time, my clients, and just overall everything with less time, to not have to, you know, delay anything. So now, right now, I'm just gonna kind of be vlogging still with my Sony A7R III. With the A7 III, you can just, you know, I mean, I don't put I have a battery grip on my A7R III. I don't do it with this one because I want to keep it as light as possible so that the vlogging part itself can be a lot easier, and I think it just does wonders. So I'm going to switch over and start vlogging from this, but I'm going to show you the behind the scenes a little bit on the A7R III so you can see what happens. So now this is me vlogging with my setup that I normally would whenever I'm out and about. You have some behind the scenes going on over there, but this is just how it would be whenever I am vlogging and making the videos for you guys. The good thing about having this this setup with the wideness, I can be right here and be kind of comfortable to still have myself not be so up close. I mean, I can zoom in if I want to and show you this up closer, but I try not to do it as much as often when it comes down to the vlogging part. I try to make sure that it's just as light as possible to keep it on the go and keep myself going, so that it makes it easier whenever I'm basically vlogging to just make my videos efficiently and keep going. I'm gonna show you basically how I do the Switch Pod thing right here. So if I want to, I can just kind of, you know, just open it up, be good to go, and now I'm set up nice and comfortably without having to worry that this might wobble. If I'm moving it, like, it's still pretty fine. I can slide it across this thing that you're seeing. So it's nothing too bad. I mean, I can cinematic motion. Let's see if I can do like the zoom dolly effect. Ready? It's like, no, I have to go like this. Ready? Hold on. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but you get the point. So that's basically the setup that I currently have, that you're seeing on that camera over there with right now what I'm using it. So I think it's a very cool, efficient setup, and you get to do a lot. Oh, somebody wants to go out. We'll figure out in a second. But it's something that it's very easy to be able to use whenever you're going out to vlog, and this is a setup that has worked for me, so hopefully it'll help you out as well. And that's basically all I have for you guys. So if you like it, all the stuff that you want that I use is going to be down below in the description, so if you want to check it out, you can, in case you're wondering exactly the specific things that I use, and hopefully it'll help you out. But with all that said and done, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, share this video with a friend, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.